Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, and this is not Bully Rants, but I guess it's something like a Bully Rant. Yesterday, I guess it's more to brag. Yesterday was probably one of the most proud moments I've had as a breeder. Um, Denzel got pulled, and we're doing some freezing and some breeding. And, they pulled him, and the vet looks over at me, and I'm looking over at him, and it was a very, very quick thing, but the count on the semen of this 8-year-old stud was a 1.7 billion. And we have been doing some supplements and stuff like that to push it up, and I've always told y'all arginine and different things like that, but a couple months ago he had caught a light infection and it had dropped his count. But the reason why I say that's a proud moment is because not only it was high, but he's older. And a lot of times I hear people say, oh, he's an old dog, he's an old dog. Seriously, it's not just about him, but it's about our perspective as American bully breeders. We feel like that these dogs are old, but that's a direct reflection of the fact that we don't invest in their health. We don't believe that our dogs should live 10, 12, 14 years like some of the dogs have. And now we've lowered our expectations. If you have a 7, 8, 9-year-old dog, that dog should not be considered, in the grave already. A lot of people, y'all consider them old at 5 years old, and I've heard that. We have to up our expectations of overall health on these dogs and longevity. Realistically, in every breeding program, you should be striving for health qualities that make your dog, I'm not just talking about breeding, but it is good, I mean, just being realistic, the most obvious comparison is I keep hearing about people whose dogs at 3, 4, and 5 years old are dying, literally dying doing the breeding, and here is the old man pumping out 1.7, billion little guys ready for war. That is a sign of health, and it lets me know, as I go further and further with him being the main stud over the years, is that if that's the genetics that he's putting into his offspring, myself and everybody else who's invested in Denzel's portion of the D-line blood is in good shape. Somewhere along this thing, we have to get back on track to the point that these are goals. Having an older dog that's still physically functional and not so much breeding functional, but that is a bonus. But we have to get back to the point where health matters more than just trying to pedal off a puppy. Hopefully everybody has a good day, and I will be back on here very, very, very soon. Peace.